Rick and Morty Season 6 is just around the corner as the first look was finally revealed this last week. Ever since Season 5 ended, fans have been wanting more from this dynamic duo. Now that we have some information on the 6th season, we're going to cover it. So stay tuned to today's video as we discuss everything we can expect to see in Rick and Morty Season 6. First up, Rick and Morty Season 6 first look revealed. It was confirmed months ago that a 6th season was in the works for Rick and Morty, and the multiple more seasons were also being worked on. After the 5th season had some phenomenal episodes and some of the series' worst thus far, fans have been waiting for more Rick and Morty content. It was recently announced that Season 6 would be coming out in the first few weeks and that a trailer would be dropped very soon. We already got a teaser trailer a few months back, but a brand new full-length trailer is now just been released. This new season should scratch the itch of the fan base, but for whatever reason, if it doesn't, more Rick and Morty shorts are in the works. The 6th season of Rick and Morty will air on the 4th of September 2022 on Adult Swim in the United States. If you're in the UK, you can also watch this on E4 at the same time. This means that the series will air in the early hours of the 5th of September in England. Obviously, if you missed the episode's premiere, you can watch it on multiple streaming platforms and even all 4 in the UK. Currently, there are no official broadcasters for the rest of the world, but those will be announced in the coming days. 2021 saw the 5th season air to very mixed reviews, as some of the episodes were really good and others were very bad. If you look back to 2018, the series was actually renewed for 70 more episodes, meaning that Rick and Morty will be on our screens for years to come. So the trailer for Season 6 has finally been released, and it gives us some insight into what will be going on next season. First of all, we see that the Smith family is getting in on Rick and Morty's adventures, as Jerry and Summer are following along. We also see Eye Patch Morty opening a portal up to another universe. It also seems like both Rick and Morty will be ripped up an upcoming episode for whatever reason. The 6th series should have around 10 episodes just like the previous view. However, creator Dan Harmon said that they have had an idea to have longer seasons later down the line, but not for the 6th season. I would like to think I've learned enough from my mistakes in Season 3 that we could definitely do 14 now, but then I have to say, yeah, but you're the guy who says we can do 14 who turned out to be wrong, so we're not listening to you now, Harmon remarked. The nice, healthy way to approach this is I want to prove it with the first 10 of Season 4. Prove it to ourselves, to production, to the network, that it's so easy that we'll earn additional episodes. Obviously, the entire cast are returning for the 6th season and should be voicing the characters for the foreseeable future. We can't wait to see Season 6, and hopefully it will be much better than Season 5, as that was a train wreck. Here is the official synopsis of what to expect for Season 6 of Rick and Morty. It's Season 6, and Rick and Morty are back. Pick up where we left them. Worse for wear and down on their luck, will they manage to bounce back for more adventures? Or will they get swept up in an ocean of piss? Who knows? Piss, family, intrigue, a bunch of dinosaurs, more piss, another can't-miss season for your favorite show. What do you think about the announcement for Season 6? Please let us know down in the comment section below. Also, tell us your thoughts on Season 5 of Rick and Morty, as it's had some mixed opinions on social media. And now on to some other television news from the last few weeks. Next up, HBO Max are removing around 36 titles from their streaming platform to prepare for a merger. We all know the disaster that's been happening with HBO Max of the last few weeks, but it seems like they are removing a massive portion of original titles off the service next week. This was confirmed by Variety as a spokesperson for HBO reached out to the website. It is said that they are removing the content to prepare for a merger, and that they will be removing content from both Discovery Plus and HBO Max. Many of these titles will actually be original titles, created solely for the platform, which just shows how they don't care about anything right now. They're cutting costs as people are watching less and less programs on these two services, which is why the merger is happening in the first place. Over the last few weeks, HBO have been removing some of the biggest titles, such as Vinyl, Camping, and Run. This all comes after HBO Max and DC announced the cancellation of Batgirl, a film solely made for HBO Max, and that was completely done. Obviously, many people aren't happy about the way HBO Max are dealing with these issues, but there's nothing we can currently do about it. HBO Max is trying to compete with Disney Plus and Netflix, but it's clearly not working. Both Disney Plus and Netflix have been introducing new pricing schemes to make sure that their viewers stick around, where HBO Max has actively been destroying their users by removing their favorite shows with no reason. It's not a good look, and we can see HBO Max not lasting over the next few years, even after the merger with Discovery Plus. Finally, what is next for the streaming market? To end off this video, we're going to be discussing what is next for the streaming market as things have been rapidly changing over the past few weeks. Over the last few years, things have been pretty steady for the top few streaming platforms like Disney Plus and Netflix. Despite Netflix losing a decent amount of subscribers over the years, they have still kept pretty consistent and have been releasing very good shows and movies. They've been topping up their catalog with new additions as well as releasing their own originals to fill the void. Disney Plus obviously took everything from other streaming platforms that they owned and pulled it all on one platform, even partnering with other companies like Hulu to make one unified streaming platform. In the last few months, Disney Plus has officially taken over the top spot on streaming platforms as Netflix has fallen from grace. Obviously, Netflix still pulls in a lot of money, but Disney Plus seemingly has what people want. However, with the announcement of HBO Max canceling some of their biggest products like Batgirl, streaming exclusives are being brought into question. If something as big as a fully fledged DC movie starring Michael Keaton as Batman once again can be canceled like that, then literally anything on streaming platforms can be stopped. Though it's highly unlikely, this means that even something like Stranger Things could be canceled if for some reason the final series wasn't going to be profitable. Whilst we know for a fact that the last season of Stranger Things is being worked on, you never know in this market, as Netflix could be completely destroyed in the next year. Disney Plus is seemingly the only streaming platform without any issues right now, as fans are more than content with the pricing scheme and happy with the new inclusions each month. Marvel is constantly pumping out brand new television shows on Disney Plus that are pretty good quality. Even though some of the shows have been criticized for poor writing and CGI, they are overall pretty good and well worth the payment each month. Disney Plus even added a brand new payment scheme similar to what Netflix is doing, where you can pay less a month but have advertisements on the platform. Whilst this might not make sense to some, it's actually good for those who can't afford every streaming platform right now, as you can nearly cut the platform down in half. It's going to be annoying to have to watch ads, but that's the sacrifice you have to make. So what is next for the streaming market? Well, it sounds like we're going in a new direction where any product can be changed and that the quality is increasing. More money is being put into these platforms, meaning that television shows we get are going to be even better. However, things could fall from grace any moment, as we've seen with HBO, so keep an eye out on your favorite platform. And that's the end of today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this latest video. If you did, would you please let us know down in the comment section below? It would be very helpful. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel with the notification bell rung. Thank you for watching today's video. Bye.